I'm back. Fire element. See, I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just recording them all in one sitting. We're doing the fire element of the Elemental Foundations tag created by Star the Wild Witch. All right, let's hope I don't forget to pull the card at the end of this one because I forgot with the end of air. So let's get right into it. Fire. First question. In what ways do you recognize the qualities of fire elemental energy? It's power. It's power. Um, Both just practically and spiritually. I have to say, I'm going to just jump right into question 2 because it's how do I connect with the fire energy in my daily life? Um, and these two questions kind of tie into each other because out of all of the elements, the one element that I do not really connect with is the fire element. Don't have a lot of fire in my chart, astrologically speaking. That might be a part of it. I think in past lives, I have had experiences with fire, so there is, uh, how do I want to say it? Um, every once in a while, I slip into um, a fear of fire, but my fascination with fire tends to overpower that a lot. But the only time that it doesn't is if I see um like a forest fire. Like that will like freak me the heck out. And the idea of my house burning is one of those OCD fears that some of us neurodivergent people have. We got to make sure the you know plugs aren't smelling like if I smell a little bit of a burning, I start to freak out. I have to find out why. And unfortunately, I have what my husband calls the bionic nose, and sometimes things smell like they're burning when they're not. It's just the way my nose interprets it. So sometimes I go around and I get a little freaked out. But that being said, for the most part, fire intrigues me. Sitting next to a bonfire, fascinating. Campfires, fascinating. Um, Candle flames probably fascinate me more than um, any other thing. But um, no, but candles. I was trying to go right into the candle. Candles is how I use it. I have been a candle burner for many, many, many years. I used to be a party light host. Yeah, I know I got ripped into those, and multi-level marketing, but Party Light's got great candles, and I still use Party Light candles if I can find them. Luckily, you can buy them without having to be a, part of the scheme. But yeah, candles, 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 candles. I love candles. Always have candles. I've been in several, uh, electricity blackouts where my house was the only house that looked like it had lights because I had candles. Um, as I've gotten older, though, I am a tea light user. I use tea lights more than anything, unless I'm doing a spell, and then I'll use like the ritual candles, the little hour long candles. And then I have a few of the like 5 or 7 day candles that I haven't quite used yet because the idea of having them stay lit, that freaks me out. But I like to use tea lights because I know that they'll burn out, and they're contained, and they don't scare me. So I use tea lights a lot for some of my workings. So that's probably how I connect with fire energy in my daily life, is through candles, mostly tea lights. Um, and I have used it as a meditation thing in the past. I haven't lately, where you just stare into the candle and you just kind of bring everything centered. Um, yeah, that's how I connect in my daily life. Question 3: how does the element of the fire impact your passion, creativity, and drive? Um, I don't know if it does. Again, I do not connect very much with fire. With that, well, at least that element. I don't have a lot of fire in my chart. Um, I, hmm, I think I honestly, I do not know. I do not know. Um, because I don't. One of the things that I do not do, or have, I don't, I don't, I'm not affected by passion. I don't know what words to use. As much as, like, say, the next person, because I live in wonderment. Wonderment is my passion. Being able to see beauty and wonder in everything is more passionate to me than finding a topic and going, head strong into it. Um, yeah, I don't really connect to fire, which is very strange because a lot of people do. Now, now, I do have to say that fire, if fire is going to be an impact on me, it is probably going to be in my activism. Because I don't say I'm passionate about activism, but the anger and the rage that I feel at times, I channel into my activism. So maybe that's where that drive, that's probably where the fire element impacts my life the most. I am a very politically motivated. I'm not going to be the person that argues with anybody because it's not my job to change your mind. It's not my job to convince you. You believe whatever the heck you want, but you can bet your bottom dollar that I am going to post something on Facebook and hope that it educates somebody. And if it educates just one person, then that's where my fire element is focused. And I have to say, yes, law, civics, and politics is a special interest of mine, but this particular situation we find ourselves in this country, I feel more attacked um, than a lot of the people in my inner circle, because of where I was born, um, and my neurodivergence, autism. I have felt attacked from day one, so it is my way of being proactively defensive, if that makes any sense. I was not born in this country, and I am at this point in time not really comfortable with flying out of the country, because if I came back into the country, I probably would be detained, even though I am like glow in the dark white. Um, it's because the country that I was born in, is now 100% no travel ban. So I can't do that. So I have a lot of things. Not born in this country, female, autistic, ADHD. So I just feel attacked. And it's my way of being proactively defensive, and hopes that finding the truth in everything and sharing that truth, others will pick up that truth and be able to ponder and formulate their own, I guess, truth stores. You know, you can have a little bag, you keep popping those new truths in their bag. Anyway, I'm diverting again. But that's probably where my fire element comes out the most. When your fire dims, what practices help rekindle it? I don't know how to answer that question. I guess I just watch the news. I don't know. That's kind of silly, but yeah, I guess when my fire dims, um, I don't. Yeah, yeah, that's it. This is gonna be a hard one for me because, like I said, I'm not really, I don't really, relate to the fire element that much. All right. So, how do you work with the element of fire within your practice? Candles, 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 candles. And I have, burnt petitions and, bay leaves and stuff like that. Uh, that is how I work with the element of fire within my practice. And then, of course, like I said, I used to meditate by staring at a flame, which I haven't done in a while. I should probably do that more. Um, that that's probably where that is. All right. This is gonna be a fast, fast one. Next question. What insights has the fire element brought into your life? I don't know. I don't know. Except for the fact that if I'm going to be drawn to any type of magic, it's going to be simple candle magic. And seeing what that has done in my life, and how it can help my life, is probably the one thing. Is because I guess seeing the result of a candle spell increases my confidence. So I would probably say that working with candles and candle magic has given me more insight as to the power of the fire element. Yeah. All right, next question. In what ways do you bring the glowing essence of fire into your home? Well, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. I mean, I already mentioned the candles, because candles, 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 candles. I love candles. But remember how I said in the air video that music is one of my biggest, and I play music on my TV. To clarify what I mean by that, we have Apple TV. And so my Apple Music is connected to the Apple TV, which is connected to our TV. So I can listen to whatever music is in my iTunes library on my TV. Um, and I don't always want to have like something random on my screen, or the TV, um, like screensavers. So I got an app which that doesn't support it anymore, but it is fireplaces. And I always have a fireplace playing on my TV because I don't watch TV. I if I'm gonna watch anything, it's gonna be a YouTube video. So I don't really watch TV anymore. I haven't really watched TV since the pandemic, which is odd because you would think since everybody was home, I'd watch more TV. Nope, no, I just basically stopped watching TV. Um, but yes, so I always have our Seether playing on my TV, and there's always a fireplace on my TV. That's how I bring the element of fire into my house outside of the candles. All right, final question. Is there a new fire inspired practice you're looking forward to trying? No, I don't see anything more. I mean, like I said, I if I'm going to do a spell, it's going to be a candle spell. Um, so, and I'm happy with that. I'm very much in my practice. I am very much a practical, simple, use what you got kind of person. And I don't need to do anything more than a candle spell. Um, I just don't see myself doing that. So I'm not really looking forward to trying anything new. I'm pretty satisfied with candle magic. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this is gonna be a quick one. All right, so let's go to the tarot pull. Now I have been shuffling my cards. Come on, it's a tarot pull. All right, fire. What passion or drive is ready to ignite in you? What passion or drive is ready to ignite in you? Okay. Shuffle one more time. Cut. And we'll see what happens. All right. What passion or drive is ready to ignite within you? Cut. 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 All right. What do we got? All right. I'm not really good with these. It is Six of Cups. Or no, it's not Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. I'm reading it backwards on the thing. So Seven of Cups. All right. Now I don't know my middle range minor arcana. So this is what passion and drive is ready to ignite within you. Seven of Cups. All right. Let's look at the book. Let's look at the book. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Okay. Fairy favors, images of reflection, imagination, sentiment, things seen in the glass of contemplation. Some attainment in these degrees, but nothing permanent or substantial is suggested. And then reverse is desire, will, determination, project. So what passion drives ready to ignite within you? I am going to go with the reverse of this. Now, I don't typically, pull reversed, but I do like to see the shadow side of a card and to see what it, if it resonates with the situation or the context within what I'm reading. And this one, with the Seven of Cups, the Desire, Will, Determination project. I am ready to ignite my determination. I am ready to ignite a desire and a will towards my project. Now, this project that I've been talking about um, is a very, it's going to be a very difficult one for me. It's actually a deck. I'm creating kind of a hybrid type thing. My best friend, who's a channeler, she's going to help me channel them. It's going to be hard because it's going to be based on something that, well, I'll just have to tell you, it's based on spiders. So it's about a fifth of the way done. I'm still looking for an artist. So if there's anybody out there that feels comfortable with drawing super or semi-realistic spiders, let me know. Because I need an artist. And I would like a fine artist that can draw, let's say if I want to draw like some colorful jumping spider, I want the image to be a drawing, but anybody who looks at that picture can know that, hey, that's that type of jumping spider. And a lot of people are going to be, I mean, unless you're a spider person, it's going to be hard because, you know, a lot of people have arachnophobia. But yeah, so I would have to say that my desire to learn, or what is it? My desire, my passion, ready to ignite within me, and that's determination. I need to get this done. I have been working on it for over a year, actually probably close to 2 years. And I'm only a fifth of the way through it. And it's, you know, I need to do it in a way that matches what my guides want. That's going to need determination. So, and of course, determination to find an artist who's willing to draw creepy crawlies. Anyway, yes, that's what I think that card was all about, is determination. I'm ready to ignite determination because I haven't had that in a while. All right, that is the element of fire. Thanks for watching, and I will be back with the next one. Bye.